How's it going, everyone? I am the one and only 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. Welcome back to a new video, and in today's video, I want to do something different, I guess. Not really. I don't really have a exact goal for today. I just wanted to talk about Lake of Kalandra a little bit, and as you can see, I have the trailer playing in the background, and I wanted to talk about what they can do differently next league. I wanted to talk about, I guess, more or less what I would like to see in next league and just a general kind of state of Path of Exile type discussion, right? Like, what will happen if next league is a dud? Because I've seen a lot of people throw around Path of Exile is dying, and that type of rhetoric is not correct. Path of Exile is not dying just because they had 1 to 2, or one. I mean, it's only one bad league. They had one bad league. They've had several very bad leagues that were unplayably bad, and the game is still alive today. So I suppose the purposes of this video is Path of Exile dying, and what do I want to see in next league? So let's jump into it. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see change in 3.20, I guess is what's coming next. And yeah, let's jump into it. So first and foremost, let's address that generalized claim that Path of Exile is dying. Oh wait, hang on. I forgot to turn on my lights. Hold on. Let me fix that real fast. Live moments real fast. There we go. But yeah, so is Path of Exile dying? No, of course not. Think back on the most buggy leagues that Path of Exile has ever had. If you recall, in Betrayal League, which was when June was put into the game, it was virtually unplayable. When the syndicate members, I think is the word for it, when the syndicate members would show up, your game would just stop working a lot of the time for a lot of people. It would just freeze, and then you would just come back dead, because I think it was the interventions that would do it specifically. So, pretty much the most dangerous ones, where you're already fighting a rare monster or something, and then boom, you get, 2 to 3 intervention unique enemies. They were even stronger back then, so it was even scarier than it is now. And guess what? They fixed it within a few weeks, and they fixed it over the course of the next few leagues. People still kept coming back. People still loved the game, and they still, to this day are probably playing the game, a lot of them. Lake of Kalandra will be no exception. They're going to fix any and all, loot problems as they see fit. They're going to fix, rare balance and things like that, and they're going to fix a lot of the issues that they've presented. I thoroughly believe that. This company has shown me over the last, I've been playing this game since 2014 and before, I think. So they have shown a resilience and a lot of it. They've shown that they will stick to this game, and they're gonna fix the issues. They hear the community and they communicate. So that is one thing that you can be assured of. They're going to fix these issues. So, with that out of the way, what then would I like to see from 3.20, 3.2.0, or however they put it, but 3.20. It's going to be 3.20. I want to see, number one, I want to see a league mechanic that is hopefully relatively simple. They really do need a simple league that is an absolute banger. They need a win right now. I've said this before to some people and friends that play the game, but they really need a simple league that is just a guaranteed win, something that cannot miss no matter how hard they try. They need, if they have anything in their bag of tricks that is like, they know this league is going to do well and the player base is going to love it, they need to pull it out right now, because they have lost some player, how would I put it? Some player favor. Let's say that. They have lost a lot of player favor in this league. The game is not dying, but they have lost some of their player favor in that, if you assume it's like a back and forth where the players love the game and then they're up here and then something bad happens and it shrinks everything down and then the players do something else, they love the game, yada yada yada. It's a balancing seesaw act, and they need something to win back some player favor right now, because currently they are still hitting home on the Path of Exile 2 is going to be great. Path of Exile 2 is going to save everything. But Path of Exile 2 is still at a minimum, a year and a half away, I would say. Because they said at the next ExileCon in 2023, we're going to get the next trailer for Path of Exile 2. Which I forgot when that's happening. I think that's happening in August. That's a long way away, and we're not going to, I assume, we're not going to get the like Path of Exile 2 launches in September or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I would love that if that happened, but my anticipation is like early 2024 or mid 2024 for the launch of Path of Exile 2 is my general assumption and expectation of their current timeline from everything that they've shown and how, everything, yada, yada, yada. They need a win for next league. So they need a solid, simple risk versus reward league. Think Sentinel, think Ultimatum, which Ultimatum obviously had its beefs, but simple, easy to understand, very rewarding league. League mechanic was very rewarding, and that's what they need. They need a simple, very rewarding, easy to understand league right now, coming in 3.20. So that, I mean, obviously I think that's their goal every single time, but more than in the last few, because they did lose, like I said, they lost a lot of their player favor budget, we'll call it. And I think they just really need a solid, easy win right now. Something like, I don't even know. I hope they're bringing back Ultimatum next league. Because they've been saying, I said this in my last video and I'm saying it now, Ultimatum was one of my favorite leagues. And if they bring Ultimatum back, that instantly has me hooked on something I can do. Put some Atlas passives on it put some Atlas passives on the Atlas passive tree for me for Ultimatum so that I can spec an entire Atlas tree around it. Please, if you put it back in the game, give me some Atlas passives for it, because I want to fucking play Ultimatum so bad. I love that league mechanic. I miss it so much. Bring that back and then make a easy and simple league mechanic, and I think it will help make up for lost time. Maybe also give some slight generalized loot buffs just to sate the masses, because people are still very pissed off about those quantity nerfs, the perceived notion that they lost 60%, which they really didn't. The average player base really only lost 20-30% maybe, and even then I barely noticed it during my playtime this league. But obviously my playtime during this league tanked because I just wasn't inspired to play. All the negativity just tanked my will to play even more, and other games came out, and so I played other games. But yeah, I want to see them re-implement Ultimatum, give some generalized loot buffs, and just make, kind of bring that back to the players a little bit, and then just have a good league mechanic. Hit a home run right now and win back a lot of your player favor budget. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all being here. If you're new here, once again, leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below. What would you like to see in 3.20? What do you think could be a solid league idea that could just absolutely win back the player favor? Do you want to see Boat League? Do you want to see something other? Let me know down below, and I'll give it a heart, and I might reply. Depending on what your comment is, I might just have a little discussion with you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for a new video.